Hello, this is Chris again. Hopefully my last Paiste video here. I got a lot of stuff here and they always seem to linger on. So what we got, I've always considered Paiste kind of like Mopar, kind of the outskirts, unsung hero, kind of like the Dodge Dart is like the 505 and the Valiant's the 404. And then whatever you want to make of I would say like the Charger is a sound creation, and 602 maybe the Cuda, something like that. But anyway, so that's kind of how I look at Paiste. But anyway, I've collected stuff for years. I haven't collected anything for years. This is just stuff I've had. I've pulled it out, and now I'm looking at it and want to do some videos of people that like old Paiste stuff. I did it. Yeah. Anyway, so we'll do a quick hi-hat thing. I got the Brown Label hi-hat 404, 14-inch, bitchin' ass. Got that in San Francisco. I got two sets of 602s. None of them. Well, these two do not have any of the whatever the hell you call it, the serial number. This one I got. This one still has the logo. Heavy top Paiste. I don't know who this guy is. Gosh darn it. But anyway, if anyone knows, you can let me know. Supposedly some famous drummer. So it's obviously not a Mitch Max. That was the top, and the bottom, it doesn't really match. The bottom's usually heavier, so that was kind of a funky deal. Got this badass 2015-inch Sound Edge with smaller ripples on it. And that's true. The 15, I have my drum set in an airplane hangar, and I actually play 15-inch Ludwigs. They're great. They're soft and it's true. The 15-inch has a little more oof to it. And of course, Stuart Copeland with his wonderful hi-hat, which is what he was known for. He had 13-inch heavies, 602s. But I always loved Stuart Copeland. But here's my other one, NOS. Sound Formula, round logo. Actually, it's a medium heavy. So another badass hi-hat. Now, here's just an oddity. The old Ludwig, this came, 30s, 40s, with the rivets, but real funky. The cymbal, but this is just a cool oddity that I got. And sound creation was pretty awesome. They basically starred in the hi-hat and rides and specialty crashes and stuff. They didn't do a regular series, no splashes, anything like that. But so here's the short, which is cool. Again, another Paiste innovation with the square head, which suppose whatever, a short crash, if that made it die quicker, I don't know, but new dimensions. But beautiful. So they made these in 16 and 18. So I happened to get an 18. Beautiful sound creation. This one was this is like an NOS, one of those things that was found in a drum case, never really used. I've never seen one. If anybody knows, let me know, because it's got a stamp, which means they've had to have made more than one. But a Robert Paiste stamp is very unusual. Robert Paiste, paper thin. Obviously, this is silver. This is back in the nickel silver days. But look at this baby. Thin, a smaller hole than usual. Kind of that, kind of the Ludwig sound. But I just love the Robert Paiste. I've never seen that. So that's a real cool thing. And I got a couple of the old sound formulas, round logos. Awesome. This thing sounds like it's like the old Zildjian I bought my first cymbals in the late 70s. Thin crash. Listen to this baby. Oh, just just a beautiful shimmer. Thing is just unbelievable. And I have an 18 and a 10-inch splash of the round logo. That is just gorgeous. You know, most of these were made in Germany. They weren't hammered very heavily. You know, they have the old patents and stuff. But usually these sound formulas were made in Germany. This guy I got totally ripped, but I love it anyway. The original 11-inch splash 602. You know, I thought I was getting a deal. The guy frickin' took a felt pen and filled in the logos, and the edges are kind of rippled, but it's got the 602 stamp, or the 602, the 2002 stamp. You know, sounds great. It's really awesome, but boy, did I get suckered into that. You know, gave him some negative feedback. I mean, God, some people, you know, oh, I'll just felt pin the logo in, make it look better. I mean, what a dick. Paiste 101. I bought it just because I'd never heard of it. I know it's a lower budget one. It's more silver. It actually sounds pretty cool. I don't know that much about it. I don't think there's a lot of these in the States, but it definitely looks like an Avanti, the old Avantis. That's got some great tang to it. 13-inch. I love it. It's the only one I got. It's got the cool teal logo. You know, they always did different colors and logos. That's why I love Paiste too. I mean, this is pretty new. 2002 Rudes. I got an 18, and then here's a 14. I love the hammer marks. They just did all spontaneous. And Crash Ride, you know, and that was another innovation of Paiste that no one did. They were the first to do non-lathe symbols. Non-lathe. So Paiste, you know, they were trying to make a name for themselves. You know, they did have a little rough start, the nickel silver stuff. Here's an original medium 2002, which the newer ones, the red logos, had a little heavier hammer marks, and I think they were a little heavier, but gorgeous sounding. Now I know Bonham had lots of different ones that he played. He had 20-inch, I heard, and you know, mediums. I know he had the medium ride that he used as a crash, and a 16. I don't know if the 16 was a crash, but this guy said he got this in a drum. Again, NOS out of a drum case that was never used. I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure if he used this 16-inch crash. I don't know if it was a medium, but I think it was this. But God, just gorgeous. The old skeleton back logo. You know, the smaller bell. The hammer marks are definitely not quite as pronounced as the newer ones. What else have I got? 505. This was one that was for sale on eBay, but I said, what the hell am I doing, man? 505, the Dodge Dart of the cymbal world. And it just sounds unbelievable. Listen to this, how Dart, you know, usually 505s are real heavy, of course, the bigger. You know, and it's just a great ride. So I'm keeping that baby. I have a 18 medium, a 15, and a 16. I love the 505s. And the 404s, the rides were great. I got a couple rides that really good. Look at this baby. NOS Sound Creation with the round stamp dark ride. Look at that baby with the heavy hammer marks. Really cool. Skeleton logo on the back. Only thing, the bell really sucks on it, but it definitely has the dark, kind of dark and hollow. It's just especially. So it's definitely dark, and that's what they were looking for. But it's a little oddity. It wouldn't be my main sim ride, that's for damn sure. But it sure looks cool, and it's an old Sound Creation. Oh, here we go. These are all NOS. 505, of course. Beautiful, heavy ride. I mean, listen to this baby. were relevantly cheap. Now here's the 404 I was telling you about. At the time, what I understand, this is their cheapest cymbal. This was their cheapest cymbal, and it's still beautiful. Still has the ton of hammer marks. 404, now that's a black label. 40420, it still has a ton of hammer marks. Listen to this baby. Man, Jesus, just gorgeous. And that was the cheapest cymbal. And then a couple sound creations. Anyway, one of my last ones is the big 20-inch. I was talking about the 602s having the round bells, and of course the sound creations had the little bell that kind of looks like the mellow rod almost. Badass, love it. God damn, 22-inch sound creation. So anyway, that's some of my oddball stuff. Let me take you for a little ride here in my bedroom that I stuck up a couple of my killer cymbals on the wall. I got your traditional, one of my favorites is my 3000 18-inch thin crash. It's just so awesome, but this is a 19 NOS. I got a Sound Formula 18-inch power, and look at this, one of the specialties again. Sound Creation Dark Crash, killer hammer marks. That thing sounds friggin' awesome. And over here above my bed, yeah, it's silly, I got McBrain, his 24-inch 602, Jesus, 2002 24-inch crash. And then my pride and joy is my 602 paper thin blue label. That thing is a wobbler. That thing's a wobbler. And then my Visions, my only Visions I have, 16-inch power crash. So a few things I have on the wall. And anyway, go Paiste, man. Go Mopar. Good shit, fun stuff. They made some good stuff. Fighting the big dogs in the industry. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.